Let me show you the best way to get your top-load washing machine nice and clean. The first thing I like to do is make sure the washing machine is completely empty, so make sure there are no loose socks left behind. Next, I like to take out some of the parts on the washing machine that are easily removable. For instance, we have the agitator center here. There's usually a fabric softener area, and that center will pop out. This will reveal a ton of dirt and grime, which many times can cause a little bit of stinky odor coming from your washing machine as well. So we'll pop off the top there. Another area is the liquid bleach dispenser here. If you put your hand behind the back, it will pop out. I like to let these soak in the sink with about a cup of white vinegar and a little bit of dish soap, and then we can detail clean the rest of the washing machine while we wait for those to soak in the sink. What I like to do is grab my DIY vinegar mix, 1 cup white vinegar, 1 cup water, and about a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap. We're going to use this to detail clean the rest of the washing machine. There are some obvious areas we've uncovered with some dirt and grime where the liquid bleach was, and the center where the fabric softener goes. But another area I always like to mention. If you gently push the drums side to side, you'll uncover the top, and this is another area where grime likes to hide. Pay special attention to that, push it back and forth, and make sure to wipe it all down. A secret weapon for these really grimy areas is either a basic toothbrush or one of those rubber electric scrubbers. These work really well and help you get into the nooks and crannies where all the grime hides. This is such an important area to clean because this is usually where those stinky odors linger. Giving this a good detail should take care of any lingering smells. An extra step I like to do optional is grab a pipe cleaner and clean out the slots where the liquid bleach enters the drum. A lot of times they get clogged with hair and fuzz, and clearing them out will help your washing machine run better. A big difference between top loaders and front loaders is that a top loader's water level usually doesn't go very high in the drum. There's an area near the top where it stops. I like to spray this top edge down with the vinegar mix and give it a good scrub with a scrub sponge. Since gunk and grime like to sit there because there isn't water continually flushing that area, now that the inside is nice and scrubbed, go back to the sink and clean the components you removed earlier. These can be a bit challenging, especially the fabric softener dispenser, since sometimes the parts don't come apart and fabric softener really likes to get gunky and stick to the edges. Use the scrub sponge, pipe cleaner, and toothbrush again to really clean and scrub those areas out. A-tip, textured rubber gloves work great here too. The texture helps you scrub, especially when you have enough space to work your finger into a tight spot. My process is a little different from others. I like to do the detail clean first. That loosens up all the gunk and grime at the bottom of the drum, and then we run the clean cycle next to flush it all out. When it comes to picking a cleaner for the clean cycle, there are 2 options I recommend. The first is plain white vinegar. Use 2 cups. The other option is washing machine cleaning tablets. A 1-year supply runs around 72 cents a tablet, so they're very cost-effective and do a good job. Important, use one or the other. Never the vinegar and tablets together. If using tablets, drop one into the washing machine. If using vinegar, add the 2 cups to the drum. Then run a regular load on the heaviest setting with hot water, and the highest water level so the entire drum can soak in the cleaner. On older washing machines, you can pause the cleaning cycle partway through and let the cleaner sit and soak in the drum, for example, letting it sit for about an hour before continuing the cycle. On newer washing machines, pausing usually drains the water out, so this trick won't work. If your washing machine still isn't as clean as you'd like after 1 cycle, just run a second cycle. While the washing machine runs the clean cycle, use the DIY vinegar mix to spray and wipe down the outside of the machine. Sometimes, gunk and grime get trapped underneath the agitator itself. Getting to that area requires tools and partially disassembling the washing machine. If that's the case and a smell persists, consider hiring a professional or someone handy enough to take it apart and clean it properly. Tips to keep the washing machine clean. 1. Always leave the lid open after use so air can flow through the washing machine and dry up any moisture. Leaving it shut traps moisture inside, which can cause musty odors. 2. Keep microfiber towels near the washing machine and wipe out any visible moisture after a load finishes. The less moisture that sits inside, the less chance of smelly odors. 3. If you use cleaning tablets, run one about once a month to keep the washing machine fresh and running well. And there you have it. Now you know the best way to get your top-load washing machine nice and clean. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, smash that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel, and check the link in the description below to learn more. See you on the next clean.